In today's video, I'll be reviewing and testing this brand new 3/8 digital torque wrench by SUZUME right after this. If you are new to my channel and would like to stay up to date with the latest tips and tricks for Amazon Fire devices and product reviews, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and click on the bell icon for future notifications. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and thanks for clicking on my video. So a brand new company sent me a brand new sponsor by the name of SUZUME sent me this very cool digital torque wrench. That's something I have not used in the past, and I'm very glad that they are sponsoring this video. So they sent out this item to be reviewed and tested. This unit does come in a very nice heavy duty, I want to say like a rubberized box, and this is the 3/8 size right over here, as you can see. And they do make their digital torque wrenches. They come in either a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, or 3/8. So I chose the 3/8, which I believe is most popular from what I've heard in the past. But so I'm going to be using this on my e-bike here a little bit. So it comes with a very nice locking case with a locking mechanism, as you can see here. Now I have already opened this. Now you get a few things inside this box, and very nice and organized. Of course, you get the digital torque wrench. Now you do get a Phillips screwdriver, because this digital torque wrench does use two AAA batteries, which were inside the box. They were right in the corner. So this unit does use two AAA batteries, like I was saying, and it has a very nice bright digital screen. Now let me put this down. Now let me just explain a couple of features of this digital torque wrench before I start talking about the LCD and the settings. I'm not going to go very detailed on the settings, to be honest, but I'm just going to give you like a very basic overview, since they've sent this out a couple of weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago. So you have a release button right over here. This releases your socket. This is like your locking and / unlocking mechanism, this release button right here. Then right now I have this in the locking position, or you can put it in the unlock position if you want. The unit itself seems like it's built very well, and it really seems like it's going to last a long time, for many years to come. It really feels like it's a heavy duty unit, and you know, well built. Especially that this is the first time this company has been sponsoring me. And I have used some torque wrenches in the past. As you guys know, when you use a torque wrench, once it clicks once or twice, that means you are up to that foot per pound or inch per pound, whatever your setting is. Now this unit actually starts beeping. It gives you it actually stops turning, and actually even gives you a very loud audible alert, letting you know that you have reached your your setting. Now as you can see, the screen is very nice and bright. When you hit it's got an LED backlit display. This button right here turns on the LCD. Now to turn on and off the toggle switch for power, you can press and hold the C button, and that turns off the unit. To turn it back on, you press it one time, and there it is. So I hit the light buttons in order for the light to come on. Now let me get very clear here over here. So now I want to show you something that you can change to multiple settings here. Right now it's on foot per pounds, and there's also kilograms and centimeters. Then there's also Newton meters. I believe that's what the NM stands for. And there's also inch per pounds. Now be very careful and do not get the inch per pounds confused with the foot per pound. There's a big difference. For example, if you're working on something very delicate, you're going to be using the inch per pounds. It depends what you're working on. Like for example, a carburetor of a car, I've heard that you need to be using the inch per pound, so you don't end up stripping your bolts and whatnot. Now if you're working on something bigger like an e-bike bolts and whatnot, like what I'm about to show you right now, I'm going to be using the foot per pounds. I think that's the mostly used setting, I want to say. I might be wrong, but this is what I'm going to be using. And as you can see, I have it set to 35 pounds 35 pounds per foot. So and in order to, you can go up and down. So if you want to make it, say for example, you can press and hold down the down button, and it's gonna change the weight. Or you can press and hold up. You can just go, one by one. Or I just want to go 35. Let's gonna go back to 35 even. I just want to show you that you can toggle back and forth. And then you also have a battery display indicator, and you can see that the unit has like 90 to 100% So the batteries are in good health, so this should last a long time. And then I'm not sure what's on the top left, to be honest, that little icon. But again, I'm not going to go into very detailed settings. I'm just showing you the basics. And so again, like I was saying, this unit seems like it's very well built, and I do like the fact that it only works on 2 AAA batteries, so there's no sense of, it's a good thing that it's not rechargeable. So if the batteries die after multiple uses, I'm sure, then you can just pop in a new set of batteries, and then you can go ahead and, start using the unit. So I'm going to show you right now I'm going to be tightening this part right here of my e-bike, which needs to be set to right over here, which needs to be set to 35 pounds. According to the bike shop, this is like universal. This is what I just learned just a few days ago. So I'll just go ahead and show you right now how loud the beeping is, and the unit actually stops turning when it reaches your desired setting.
So
it's cool.
Looks like it turns green right up at the bar there.
Yeah.
So that's too much. When it turns
I just noticed
red.
That. Yeah. Okay. Oh wow, that's pretty precise.
Yeah. It just doesn't snap like the old ones used to.
All right, guys. So that was a very quick demonstration of the SUZUME 3/8 digital torque wrench. I hope you guys like my quick review and test in a way, if you would. And so if you guys are interested, I'll leave that link in the description for you right down below. If you guys have any questions or comments, and if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up and share that out on social media. I'd really appreciate it. If you're interested, I'll leave that link in the description. And if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave me a line right down below. And I normally get back to everybody in a reasonable time. Other than that, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next review. Take care.